Hello and welcome back to my small channel, and today I would like to show you, or I would like to build by myself some controller that I found at Rally Rampage. So if you check out my other videos regarding the Carpe Ita controller and the controller options that are available, so you will find also this solution that I want to build today. And of course it's a solution from Rally Rampage. So I got all these parts, and unfortunately I won't tell you where to get these parts, because you can go to Rally Rampage, you can download the instruction manual, how to build it by yourself, you get a component list, you get the STL files for the casing, you get the source code for the Bluetooth controller, and everything else. So of course Eugene, the guy from Rally Rampage, he did a great job, and he shall also profit, or he should take some profit for his work. So if I would tell you where to get these parts, it doesn't make sense. So I will go through these parts. I will tell you how much I paid here in Germany for these parts, and I will try to install everything together, and then later, maybe in some next video, I would like to do some software work, so where I will download the source code, or I will compile the source code and download it to the small board. But first of all, let's start by checking out all of these parts that I ordered, and I will put the price down below, as well as the link of Rally Rampage, where you can buy the documentation and the component list and everything else. So yeah, enjoy, have fun, and let's go. Okay, so first of all, we have this casing that will be later mounted on the handlebar. So as you see right now here, so it's these are three parts in the end for the controller itself. You got some left side, the right side, and later on you will insert the buttons here. So I got this out from the 3D printer. You get the STL file delivered with the documentation when you buy it at Rally Rampage, and then you can put it in your printer, print it out by yourself, and hopefully it will last a long time. It looks a little bit, I can't really tell, because I don't have that much experience with self-printed parts. We will see in the future if this works out fine or not, or if I should have used other material, I don't know. You also find this bracket here, and all of this is later attached together with the buttons inside, with the cables inside, and yeah, on your handlebar. This is the first piece. The second piece is this small casing here. So the idea is to put all of these electronic components inside this small box, except of the switches, of course. These are inside the controller. And here will be the Bluetooth connection board, this part. Yeah, the small converter that I will show later over there. And you will also find some cutouts here for switches. So you have the option to put some battery inside and switch it on to battery, I guess. I won't do it, and because I will use the board voltage of 12 volts, so I have this converter here. And you need a second switch to switch between the modes of the adventure mode, I guess, which is used for maps, for app maps or map apps. Let's call it like this. And the other mode is the rally mode, and it's for some special app where you can use some roadbook. So if I will make it, I will also show these apps to you later. So these are the 3D printed parts. Of course, there are no screws and everything inside, so I guess it's the idea is to put the board later here on these pins with some screws. Yeah, but let's check out later. So next part are these 6 push buttons. So you can see that they have some nut here, so I will insert them later inside the controller, and they are waterproof in 6 different colors. I have to choose a color code later, and up to now, yeah, it feels nice, and the quality seems to be okay. And yeah, the price I will put down here right now. And yeah, let's go on with the next part. So these are some small LEDs. So they have red and green mode. So these were also not that expensive. I will put the price down below as well. This one is the most important piece. This one is a Bluetooth board from Bluefruit, or is it Feather Bluefruit? Whatever. So this part is going to get connected to your mobile later, and also is going to get connected to the buttons, of course, and will give the commands to your mobile to do the things that you want to do on your mobile screen, but not with your finger, instead with the buttons. Next up, this is some small rocker switch. So you have 0, 1 on the one side and 1 or on the other side. With this one I would like to switch between the modes later, so let's check that. And then there is this small piece. This is some converter from 12 volt DC to 5 volt DC, because this board over there, this is running with 5 volt DC. So of course I have to do a lot of soldering work on this board and this board. Yeah, we will check that out later. As well, you see that I got some cable here. This is 10 times 0.5. Maybe you can see it here inside. So I will use this one. All the pieces I ordered online, so I didn't buy it in any shop, and I found it quite easily. With the component list, of course. So please go to Eugene's page, or Rally Rampage page, and yeah, just buy it and do some good thing. So I think I got, or I forgot to tell you why I do all of this stuff, because in the end you should have some self-built controller on your left side of the handlebar, which is capable of controlling your mobile device here, so that you don't need to yeah, release your handlebar and work on your display in case you are navigating or you're doing some roadbook rally. Yeah, that's the reason, and this part is quite expensive, so I did a video about these controllers, which I will link down below, and you can have a look there. And yeah, today I would like to show the do-it-yourself Jeep solution, and which a colleague also already built, and which seemed to be work out fine in the end. So yeah, let's try. Okay, I checked for the manual, and this is a color code that he's going to use from button 1 to button 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I will use the same color code, and yeah, let's start. Okay, so I made it. I put all of these 5 switches inside, and yeah, looks quite okay to me. I just found out that this switch that I showed in the beginning, it's going to the left and the right. This one is a switch for the roadbook, of course. Unfortunately, I ordered the wrong one, because this one is a static one. So there's a 0, and this one would scroll your roadbook up, and this one would scroll your roadbook down. But normally this should go back to the middle. So anyway, I guess I have to order a new one from these switches, or this part, and this one should get inside here. you see. And later on you can operate your roadbook scrolling forward and backward with this small switch down below. But I guess I have to drill the hole a bit bigger. But anyway, because I ordered this one new, I will wait until I do some new drilling here, because maybe the other one will fit. But anyway, I can't use this one because every time if you scroll forward your roadbook, you have also go back to the middle, and it's hard to find the position, so this is not practical. So this one, unfortunately, is the wrong part. Anyway, up to now this one looks quite okay. It was a little bit tricky to fix those nuts here, but no hard work at all. So yeah, looks okay. So next up I checked this box, and I'm not sure if I want to really use this box, because I won't use both switches here, or I will use one of them, but it will look different. So we have a big opening here and there are electronics inside, so I guess it's not the best solution to put it here inside this box. Anyway, I just found some small part of my local of my home decoration, and this is some, yeah, let's call it light chain, and it has this small box here inside on the wire, and this one is IP44, and somehow I enjoy this one more, but of course here are batteries inside, some toggle switch to turn it on and off. Anyway, this was about, I don't know, €5, €4. I guess I will use this box. I will try to empty the inside to have as much space as possible, and so to have some proper IP44 box. And of course I will do some drillings here for the wires and cables here inside by myself, and then I will use some glue. Okay, so whether to use this one or that one. So from the inside and from the panel dimensions and the depth, I guess this one is a better option. Yeah. Okay. So I will try to empty this one out and make it fit for the board and for the 5-volt converter. So let's go. Okay, looks quite good. So I will get the Dremel, and I will remove also these inner plastic parts, and yeah, to make it the space as big as possible inside this small box. So yeah, let's go on. Okay, so I did what I can to remove everything here inside this box. It's, yeah, quite okay. It's not that nice, but anyway, so this will work out fine. And yeah, looks okay. And of course this is a Bluetooth board, and unfortunately I don't have any distance pieces to get this one mounted here inside the box properly. So what I'm thinking about is to use the distance pieces of this 3D printed part. So anyway, if you have this, or if you use this box with a 3D printed part, you have the perfect fit. You have just to get some small screws out of the out of your toolbox or whatever, or you have to buy it, and you can just fix it on this distance pieces. See? Oh, I hope I won't damage it too much within the next few hours. Like this. You see, you have a perfect distance between the bottom of the plate and the Bluetooth board. What I'm thinking about is to use this part and, in my case, to cut it on the left and on the top, just to have some small carrier plate to carry this Bluetooth board, and then glue this complete carrier plate inside this box later from the bottom. Okay, so I guess this will be my final layout for this small electrical box here. So the switch up here, the Bluetooth board right up in the left corner, the converter and the LED. So if you flip it over, the LED will be here, so there is some space. And I will do the drilling, I guess, for the cable here inside. And of course, on this Bluetooth board, there's also some USB plug connector for the power supply later. You have to take into account, and yeah, you need some free space from here to here. So it's not possible to go with a cable here inside. I guess I will go in the middle, and yeah, this will be the layout for this small box. I will cut this carrier plate a little bit more, because I need more space in the end, and then we will see if it works out fine. Okay, I decided to put this little switch on the top here, so like this, here inside on the upper right corner, and cut this away, and to have some switch in here. I think it's quite okay to put it there. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I just inserted the switch up here with some waterproof cover, and I glued the carrier board of the Bluetooth board here inside. So I will let it dry out, and I'm missing, unfortunately, the screws right now, so I have to go to the shop and buy some, and then I will attach it here later. But the idea is right now to do the soldering work on this Bluetooth board, so to connect everything according to the wiring diagram, and then to pull the cable through this box and then to this switch, because if it once is connected here, I would like to close everything here inside and finish it, and then I will do this as a last step. Yeah. So that's the idea, so let's go on. Okay, next step will be to remove the PVC from this cable. According to the plan, I need an 8 times 0.5. I got a 10, so I will remove this two wires here just to have it some 8 pairs or 8 wires, 8 core cable, just to have some more space here inside because I don't need it. So I will cut these just out. Now we have to remove the insulation of the single wires, and we don't need to remove that much because when you just put it here inside and solder it from the other side, you don't need that much of free wire. So yeah, let's try. Okay, so it's getting dark already. But the next step is just to solder the different wires onto the board, and yeah, I will try to do it right now. So let's see if it's working out fine. So I'm not sure if I do it right. Okay, this one is connected to A2. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, it's getting darker and darker. I don't know if you still can see everything, but yeah, I soldered all the wires here onto the board and attached the spare wires with some wire strap, and I guess I will place it in like this later. So I have to do some drill down here, or drilling for the cable. And I hope that it will fit with the LED, but I don't have any other choice as to put it here. Otherwise, the wires will yeah, get too much tension, and so I guess, yeah, like this should be okay. And later there will be some USB plug which is going through here. Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's another day. So yesterday evening I uploaded the software to the board. I also did some video and on-screen footage of what you do or what you have to do exactly, and I will show this later in the video. But for today, I would like to go on to wire this one because I also received the right switch right now. You see this is yeah, moving to 2 directions and is going back to the middle. So this is exactly what you need to scroll down and up your roadbook. So I will install this one as well inside the controller. I would like to wire and to solder the depending wires of this cable here inside the controller. And I would like to finish the board. So maybe if I'm lucky, I will receive the bolts, the screws that I need to attach the board inside this casing. They are on their way. I had to order it by Amazon because I need 2 millimeter screws because the drillings here, or the holes here inside the board are 2 millimeters, and yeah, screws that small I don't have in stock, and so I needed to order it. So maybe we are lucky and we can finish the complete installation later. So yeah, let's see. So right now I had to enlarge the cable entry a bit so that it will fit here inside later, down here. It's not that nice, but in the end it will work. I will anyway put some hot glue inside and make it a bit more sealed. And maybe in the end I will use some glue and I will completely fill the casing with glue. I'm not sure yet, but right now I would like to connect the wires. And I need to take a look inside the documentation, of course, which wire is going to which button. And according to that I will cut it to the depending length. Okay. Okay, all wires are cut to the correct length, and right now I try to yeah, push the wires inside these pins and then twist it around to fix it, and yeah, afterwards to solder it. So let's try. Okay, so I guess I did it. So I soldered the wires onto the on each button. Right now I have to do the bridge between all the switches and this last one down here, and therefore I will use some rest of my cable, and I will choose the gray one because gray is the ground. And yeah, this is what I will do right now. Okay, as you can see here, I prepared some bridges, and right now I try to connect them to the depending switches and yeah, twist them together, and I guess this will be some, yeah, some work that needs a patient hand, but we'll see. So let's go. So, and another day. Up to now I have finished my soldering work of the board inside the box. I connected the LED over here, and I connected also the switch in the upper right corner. I don't know if you can see it right now. And I also connected the wires of the cable inside the controller itself. And yeah, just yesterday these small screws arrived here, so it's like M3 and M2.5 and M2, and I will yeah, fix the board inside my casing, and yeah, try to close everything. Before I want to install, of course, the USB cable. So I decided not to use my small converter that I got here. So this one is a converter from 12 volt down to 5 volt, but instead to make it portable, I will just use some USB cable and some USB a charger for cigarette lighters, and we'll put the other end, of course, inside the board, so I can move this complete setup from bike to bike very easily, just with this charger of the cigarette lighter. And the reason is that I want to give this setup to some colleague who signed in some rally event with me, and yeah, so he can use it with his mobile, and I can switch it also to other bikes if anybody wants to try it. So that's the easiest way for me. Okay, this is what I would like to do today. Okay, so I put the cover on here. I had to work a little bit on this cover and to remove some parts because they were touching each other, so it was not possible to close it completely. But right now it is nearly possible, good enough for me. And you will find here on the lid some drilling marks, some points. I don't know if you can see it on camera here. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I even think down here is a 5th one. To set some drills, or to pre-drill, and then to use some screws from over there. And yeah, this is what I would like to do. Yeah, and I guess this is what it looks like when it's done. So I just got these screws inside here. So we have some small space in between the lid and the bottom cover. But I will try this out later. So I will try to fix it later. Right now it's just closed, just for some test run. What I will do right now, I will show you the software programming part that what means programming. So the uploading and compiling of the sketch from Eugene to this controller. Yeah, watch this, and after this part we will give this one some test run on the bike over there.